Hare Krishna. We will start the Brahma-saṁhitā, verse number 46. Let me go to verse number 46. And any devotees would like to read this shloka? Sharing my screen. Anybody wants to read this shloka? Hare Krishna.
May I read, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Brahma-saṁhitā 5.46. Deepachirev dashantaram abhyupetya Deepayate vivrita hetu samana dharma Yastagrideva hicha vishnutaya vibhati Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The light of one candle being communicated to other candles, although it burns separately in them, is the same in its quality. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, who exhibits himself equally in the same mobile manner in his various manifestations. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you very much. So the shloka says, Deeparchireva hi dashantaram abhyupetya Deepayate vivrita hetu samana dharma Yastadrikeva hi cha vishnutaya vibhati Govindam adipurusham tamaham bhajami. So this shloka is about the relationship between Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu. So we will explore what is the relationship between Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu. Here, if you can see the word Vishnutaya Vibhati, and you can also see Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda refers to Krishna here. Vishnu refers to Lord Vishnu. So what is the relationship between Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu? There is a very beautiful analogy that has been given here. Okay, before we come to the analogy, we'll just come to the point. What are we trying to understand here? Relationship between Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu. The popular knowledge goes that Lord Krishna is Avatara. Krishna is avatar of Lord Vishnu. That is the general knowledge that everybody has. But in this shloka, what is being said? It is said, the light of the candle being communicated to the other candles, although it burns separately in them, is same in quality. First, let us try to understand what that means. First of all, there is a candle or a lamp. Just imagine a ghee lamp. There is a ghee lamp which is burning. If you take another ghee lamp and light it with the first lamp, can anybody tell me what happens? What happens?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
The other lamps also get light.
Okay. Let us say we light around 10 lamps like that. What happens next? Now we have 10 lamps. Now my question to you is there any difference between the first lamp and the second lamp in terms of the light it emanates?
No.
No. So even if you have 10 lamps or 20 lamps, the light that is coming from that, all the lamps is the same. Yes? That is the example that's given here. Deeparchireva hi dashantaram abhyupetya Deepayate vivrita hetu samana dharma. Samana dharma. Deepa. Deepa means candle or a ghee lamp. If you take one deepa and if you are lighting another diya or deepa or ghee wick, ghee lamp, it burns separately, but it is same in quality. With respect to quality, the first lamp and the second lamp are the same quality. Yastadrig eva hicha vishnutaya vibhati. I adore Lord Govinda, who exhibits himself equally in the same mobile manner. But as opposed to the conventional knowledge that we have based on the folklore and based on whatever people generally say, Lord Brahma is saying that Lord Vishnu is like a ghee lamp which is communicated from the original ghee lamp, which is Lord Krishna. That is the main point. It says, Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. It says that Govinda is the original ghee lamp. Lord Vishnu is also same in the quality. There is no difference with respect to the first lamp and the second lamp. Absolutely the same. However, the first lamp is Krishna. That's what this shloka is saying. So let us try to understand this. How do we understand this? How did this teaching come into picture? And is this teaching present in the Vedas or not? We'll try to understand. Actually, in the Vedas, in many Puranas, if you see like Bhagavata, Srimad Bhagavatam, it says that Ete chamsa kala pumsaha krishnastu bhagavan swayam indrari vyakulam loke vridayanti yuge jana. That means that all the above listed incarnations, including the 3 incarnations of Lord Vishnu, called the Purusha avatars, Garbhodakashayi, Kshirodakashayi and Karanodakashayi Vishnu, including all the 22 avatars listed above. This is from one of the chapters in the first canto. It says, they are all kalapumsaha. Ete cha amsha kalapumsaha. That means they are all portions or the plenary portions of the plenary portions. That means a portion or plenary portion. But Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. The meaning is, but Krishna is the Supreme Lord himself. This is called as the Chakravarti Sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, or the Emperor Sloka. That means entire Bhagavatam has to be reconciled based on this one shloka. That Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. That is what so Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, and all the unlimited forms of the Lord are coming from Krishna. What are these forms and how are they coming? And which Vedic literature is telling that Krishna is the source of Vishnu? There are many. Let me name some of them for you. So we have Gopala Tapani Upanishad. It is one of the 108 Upanishads. In that, Lord Brahma is glorifying Lord Krishna as the source of Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. If we take Brahma Vaivarta Purana, it also glorifies that Krishna is the source of Lord Vishnu. But the question comes, if Krishna is the source of Lord Vishnu, how did Krishna come in Dwapar Yuga only and he left this material world? How is it possible? How do we understand that? So the answer for that is given by Shukadeva Goswami, that when the sun sets, Do we say that the sun is dead? Can anybody answer this question? What happens when the sun sets? Do you say the sun is dead? Yes? No? What happened to the sun? Why is it not visible after sunset? Can anybody answer?
It's gone to some other part of the universe.
It has gone to some other part of the universe. What about before sunrise? If there is no sun, if the sun has not come yet, where is the sun now? Do you say that sun is not there? There is no sun. Do you say there is no sun? If the sun does, if the sunrise before sunrise, okay, let's say at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't see the sun. Do you say there's no sun?
It is there in other part of the universe. On other side, there it is there. Now it is not visible here. So it's in rotation.
Yes, thank you. That's the answer that's given by Shukadeva Goswami. That Lord Krishna, he is always present. Goloka dhamni nijadhamni talecha tasya. Devi Mahesha Haridhamashu Teshu Teshu. We saw that, right? Let me share the screen and explain that to you. Lord Krishna is always present in his original dham. Whether he is there in the material world or not, that is secondary. Let us see this once more. So this is our Brahma-saṁhitā, right? So let us see. Lord Brahma's glorification. First sloka. Lord Brahma is saying, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govindam Sarvakarana Karanam. Very clear. Parameshwara Krishna. Parameshwar. Krishna is Parameshwar. He is Sachidananda Vigraha. He is the cause of all causes. That is Krishna. And then this is explaining the shloka. Chintamani prakara sadmashu kalpa vriksha lakshavruteshu surabhir abhipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra shata sambrahma sevyamanam govindam adipurusham tamaham bhajami. This is describing about the original abode of Krishna. This abode of Krishna is called Goloka Vrindavan. That is the original abode of Lord Krishna. That means even before Lord Krishna took incarnation in the Dwapar Yuga, he was always there in his dham, Goloka Vrindavana. And then now it's 5,000 years after Krishna has left this planet. Now where is Krishna now? Krishna is present in one of the infinite universes, showing his different pastimes. So he comes to every universe once in the day of Brahma. So just like you see, there'll be some drama parties will be going from one village to another. They'll be either in this village or in the another village. So entire entourage of Krishna, along with all his Nitya Parshad devotees, eternal associates of Krishna, they all keep going from one universe to another universe to demonstrate these pastimes of Krishna. So right now, Krishna is performing his pastimes in another universe. It is Nitya Leela. Always it is happening. We are not able to see it. The great devotees, Goswamis, they are able to see always the Leela of Krishna. So this is Golok Vrindavana, original abode. And where is this Golok Vrindavana? It is explained. What is the location of this Golok Vrindavana? Is it near the Himalayas, or is it somewhere near Antarctica or near Canada? What do you think? Where is it?
It's in the spiritual planets.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it's in the spiritual planet. See, it says here, Goloka namni nijadhamni talecha tasya devi mahesha haridhamashu teshu teshu tete prabhava nichaya vihatascha yena govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. The location of this Golok Vrindavan is like explained in this sloka. we are in Devi Dham. Where are we? We are in India. But India is in world. This material world is called Devi Dham. Okay? Abode of Durga. Above that is Mahesh Dham. Above that is Vaikunta. Above the Vaikunta is Goloka. This is explained in many, many scriptures. In almost all the Puranas, it is given here. It's given that Goloka is the topmost abode of Lord Krishna. So Vaikunta is the spiritual world. Within the Vaikunta, there is description of Goloka, and Krishna always stays there in his abode. And he keeps coming to the material world once in the day of Lord Brahma to perform various pastimes. And here it is also given that Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishtan Nanavatar Makarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramah Pumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. What are these incarnations? Avatara. We say Krishna is Avatara, but Lord Brahma is saying Krishna is not an Avatara. He is Avatari, the source of the incarnation. The source of our incarnations. Which one? Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishtan. Lord Rama, Lord Parashurama, Lord Balarama. All the avatars are coming from Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. All of them are coming from Krishna. Then what about Lord Brahma? Then what about Lord Shiva? What about Lord Devi Durga? Durga. We'll try to understand that. That is also explained. Shrishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Reka Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Bibarti Durga Ichanu Rupam Api Yasya Chacheshtate Sa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Durga Devi is the energy behind creation, maintenance, and sustenance of the material world. Shrishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Shakti. She is Adi Shakti. Shrishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana. Shakti Eka. She is Adi Shakti. She is the Shakti or the energy. Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Bhivarti Durga. That is shadow potency. Who is the shadow of the Chit potency, shadow of Krishna. This material world is under the control of Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Maya Dhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam Hetu Nanena Kaunteya Jagat Bhir Parivartate. Krishna is saying, Maya Dhyakshena Prakriti. This material nature is under the control of the Supreme Controller. Maya Dhyakshena. It's under the control of Lord Krishna. And Durga is one of the energies of Krishna. Many, many energies are there for Krishna, out of which one of the energies, material energy, is Durga. Then what about Lord Shiva? What about Lord Brahma? We try to understand. What about Lord Shiva? Is Lord Shiva Avatara? Or is Lord Shiva also independent Supreme Lord? Or is Lord Shiva also a form of Krishna? Is he like the candle that has come from Krishna? Or who came first? Is it Lord Krishna or Lord Shiva? Explanation is given. Kshiram yatha dadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tatah prutagasti heto yashambhutam api tatha samupaiti karyad govindamadi purusham damaham bhaja. The example given here is, just as a milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids, but yet it is not different from the cause milk. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation for the performance of the work of destruction. So that means you take some milk, right? What is the process of preparing curd? Can anybody tell me how do you prepare curd? from milk? What is the process?
Put a spoon of curd in milk.
Put a spoon of curd in milk, and then what happens to the milk?
It becomes curd.
It becomes curd. After the milk becomes curd, can you convert it back into milk?
No.
No. Is milk, is the curd coming from the milk or is it something else?
It's coming from the milk.
It's
No,
coming from the
Prabhuji,
milk.
we cannot convert the curd into milk.
You can't convert the curd into milk. And the source of the curd is milk. Similarly, Lord Shiva means transformation. Lord Krishna himself transforms as Lord Shiva for the sake of destruction of the universe. Therefore, Lord Shiva is called as Guna Avatar. Guna Avatar. Now, I have a question for all of you. We are saying Avatara, Lord Shiva is Avatar. So, is Lord Shiva similar to Lord Rama? That means Lord Rama is also Avatar, Lord Shiva is also Avatar. Are they both the same quality, same category? Yes, no.
No.
No, Prabhuji.
No.
Yes, it's a different category. It's Gunavatar, but it is called Vibhinna Amsha. Vibhinna and Swa Amsha. There are two types. Swa Amsha means Krishna's own form. That means, like, if you see Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu, it is Swa Amsha. Just like a candle. The analogy is one candle lit by another candle. Same quality. Absolutely no difference between both. That is Krishna and Vishnu. This also includes all the incarnations also. Like Lord Rama, Lord Narsimha. Everybody are Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it's not that Lord Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Rama is not. No. Lord Krishna is also Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu is also Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ramachandra is also Supreme Personality of God. All the Vishnu Tattva, Swa Amsha, Samana Dharma, same quality, absolutely no difference. But when it comes to Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, they are not Swa Amsha, they are also Avatar of Krishna, called Guna Avatara, different type of incarnation, called as the Guna Avatara, Vibhinna Amsha, transformation. Milk is transformed into curd. Milk and curd, you can say in one way they are the same, but you will not appreciate if I give you a milkshake made up of curd, or if I prepare some kind of a beverage which is supposed to be prepared in milk, and if I put curd. That's what happened. I remember, like, the beginning. See, when I got married, like the beginning, I thought I'll make a coffee for my wife, okay? And my wife took the coffee and she spit it. Can you guess what happened? Why did she spit the coffee? I didn't put milk in it.
We put curd in it, sir, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I put curd in it, right? So what happens when you use curd in place of milk, milk in place of curd? It's the same thing. Milk has transformed into curd, but you can't replace it, right? It's not a replacement. There is a similarity. There is some kind of oneness, that they're both coming from the same source, but you can't say that you can interchange them. That is not possible. So that's the thing. Between the difference between Gunavataras and Krishna Swamsha. Swamshas are like, to take Lord Krishna, to take Lord Balarama, or you take Lord Vishnu of Vaikunta, Narayana of Vaikunta, expands into Chaturvyuha, then expands into another Chaturvyuha. Then comes the three Vishnu. First comes Karanodakashaya Vishnu. This is called as the Purushavatara. First Karanodakashaya Vishnu, also called as Mahavishnu. Next comes Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. Next comes Kshirodakashaya Vishnu, who is the Paramatma, who is there in the heart of every person. So all of this Vishnu Tattva is completely full subjective portion and belongs to the category of superior Ishvara. So that Vishnu Tattva is not combined with Maya, right? If you see curd and milk, the difference is Only when you add some curd to milk, it transforms into curd. But milk is independent of curd. There is no adulteration in the milk. That is same thing. If you add the material nature Maya to Krishna, Krishna transforms into Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna, the relationship is Gunavatara. But Lord Vishnu Tattva is a category of superior Ishwaras. And it is said that Vishnu is the agent of Krishna's own subjective nature in the form of the prime cause. Right? So there are so many stories, right, which are explaining. And if you remember the Purushottama Mas story, right, we discussed this Purushottama Mas story. So what happened was this is from the Puranas. What happened is there was a month named Malmas. Okay, that's called as Adhikamas. It's actually her name is not Malamas. Her name is Adhikamasa. Adhikamasa means one extra month which is added to our calendar just to adjust every 3 years or 4 years. Okay. So everybody were teasing this Adhikamas, saying that you are Malmas, you are very unclean. We don't want you. Because we cannot perform any kind of ritualistic activities like marriage or Griha Pravesh or anything like that. Useless. Everybody say you are Mala. You're waste. Then Malmas went to Lord Brahma and she was crying. And Lord Brahma took her to Lord Vishnu. Then Lord Vishnu said, come, I will take you to Krishna. This is from the Puranas. And all of them, Lord Brahma, that Adhikamas Devi, and Lord Vishnu, they all went to the abode of Lord Krishna. This is above Vaikuntha. And there, Lord Vishnu asks Lord Krishna. He tells the problem that Adhikamas Devi is feeling very bad, that she's being called different names. Then Lord Krishna said, do not worry, I shall give you my own name. From now on, your name is Purushottamas. And I'm giving you my qualities to you. This is one story. Like that, there is another story in the Brahma Vaivarta Purana, where the Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, along with Indra and all the important demigods, they all decide, first of all, they go to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu says, we have to go to Lord Krishna for this. And they all decide to go to Golok Vrindavan. And then how do they go? The journey is described. So first, they cross the material world. And after crossing the material world, they see a light. What is that light? Do you remember what is that light? We also discussed that. What is that light?
Brahma Jyoti.
Brahma Jyoti. You see, I just show you the picture. What is that? This is the Brahma Jyoti. Brahma Jyoti is like the outside, the border of Vaikuntha. Just like we have borders here, right? We have every borders, we have countries, and we have some visa officers sitting there. We have the border of Vaikuntha. In the border of the Vaikuntha, there is so much of light called Brahman. That is called Brahma Jyoti Brahman. See, that light they saw after crossing so many material worlds. They started seeing that there are so many material worlds, and they got puzzled that they're like small bubbles. They were in one material world. When they came out of it, they saw many bubbles like that. So many small bubbles. All material worlds are there. Then they went, and then they crossed this light. Infinite, so many thousands of universe, millions of universe, and they crossed the light. And then they saw Lord Vishnu, Mahavishnu. And then they crossed Karanudakasai ocean. And then Mahavishnu, and then they crossed, and then they went and they saw Vaikuntha, and then they crossed Vaikuntha, and then they went to Golok Vrindavan. So, at the border, there were some gopis standing. They stopped, like the visa officers. They asked, who are you? They said, we are Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Indra. We are the very powerful demigods. Then the gopi asked, from which material world have you come? Then they said, what do you mean by which material world? We are from the universe. Don't you know the universe? The universe has 9 planets. Right? We are from that universe. Then she mockingly says, you people don't even know which universe you are from? How come? You are like small insects within a fig. You see, within a fig, I don't know if you know this, how the fig is formed. You should see the video on the YouTube, okay? It's very strange. There are some insects which go inside the fig, and the entire life they spend within that fig. And that fig, which is round in shape, and then they die within that itself. Okay? And then that becomes dried and it becomes fig. So she says, you people are like that insects. You don't even know. Your life is only that inside the world. You don't even know that there are so many universes. And Krishna is the supreme lord of all the universes. You must know that. This is one story. Like that, there are many, many stories. This is something which are not very known in the public, but this is all there in all the Puranas, all the scriptures. Narayana Upanishad says, Brahmanyo Devaki Putra. That means the supreme Brahman is Devaki Putra Krishna. Right? Like that, there are many, many scriptures which explain this. Okay? So here if you see Bhagavata Purana, there's so many incarnations. Right? And what is the largest canto of Bhagavata? Can anybody say? Which canto? There are 12 cantos, right? Which one is the largest canto?
10th canto, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
10th canto, yes. What does 10th canto contain?
About Krishna.
Leelas
Krishna Leela.
Rasa Leela, Prabhuji.
Yes, all the stories of Krishna constitutes the largest part of Bhagavata. Thank you. All the stories of Krishna constitute the largest part of Bhagavatam. Even in the Vishnu Puran, the largest canto or the largest chapter is Krishna. Right? So Krishna and Vishnu. In Vaikuntha, it is said that we can approach Vishnu only in Dasya Bhava. Dasya means what?
Servant, Prabhuji.
Servant. So when you go in front of Lord Vishnu, you have to go only into Shanta Dasya, as a servant. When you go to Lord Ramachandra, you have one additional called as friendship. That is formal friendship. You cannot be like, you can be like Sugriva. Sugriva was like a formal friend, right? He was a friend, but not like a very close or best friend, right? Or Nishadraj, like that, formal friendship. But when it comes to Krishna, you can exchange servitude, dasya. In addition to the servitude, we have friendship. We have close friendship, right? Just like the Gopas, cowherd boys. Right? They are all playing with Krishna. They are all joking with Krishna. They're making fun of Krishna. They're running with Krishna. Right? So that is possible. And we have the Vatsalya Rasa. Like Devaki and Vasudev, Yashoda. Yashoda is tying Lord Krishna. Right? So this is Vatsalya Rasa. You can exchange Vatsalya Rasa with Krishna. Right? And then we can exchange Madhurya Rasa with Krishna. Madhurya Rasa means to become wife of Krishna or to become lover of Krishna. It's like the topmost rasa. So all this is possible with Krishna. So therefore, we have to understand that Krishna is the original source of even Lord Vishnu. There is an analysis which says that there are 64 qualities, out of which the jivas have approximately 48 qualities. And Lord Shiva has around, Lord Brahma has around 48 qualities. Lord Shiva has 54 qualities. Right? And yeah, Lord Shiva has around some of the qualities. And Lord Vishnu has 60 qualities, which are, he has additional qualities from Lord Shiva. Totally 60 qualities. Right? Some additional qualities which are not there in Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu has, but Lord Krishna has 64 qualities. Do you know what are the 4 additional qualities Lord Krishna has which Lord Vishnu does not have? I'll read it out. The 4 qualities. First one is called, he is able to manifest wonderful pastimes, Leela Madhuri. The kind of pastimes that Krishna exhibits are sweeter than the pastimes of Lord Vishnu. They are the sweetest. When we discuss about Damodar Leela, when we discuss about Brahmanda Darshana Leela, Lord Krishna opening his mouth to Yashoda and showing the entire universe within him, right? When Lord Krishna is lifting the Govardhan Giri, right? And all these pastimes are Leela Madhuri. They're very, very wonderful, right? Sweeter than the other pastimes of Lord Vishnu. Rasa Leela, all of these pastimes, they're all extraordinary. He's expert at flute playing. That's called Venu Madhuri. Simple. Lord Vishnu does not play flute. Only Lord Krishna has flute. Okay? It is a speciality of Lord Krishna. Venu Madhuri. When Lord Krishna plays the flute, even Brahma and Lord Shiva come and listen and try to understand the music, raga. But they get confused because of the complicated tunes that Lord Krishna plays. Third one, he's surrounded by loving devotees. Krishna is surrounded by devotees like the gopis of Vrindavan, who are ready to even go to hell. If you give a little bit of dust of your feet, our Krishna's headache will reduce, they are ready to give. But are you not scared of going to hell because you're going to give your dust to Lord Krishna's head? You'll go to hell. It's okay if we go to hell. We just want to serve Krishna. Right? So these gopis of Vrindavan are like extraordinary loving devotees. And the fourth point is, he possesses unparalleled personal beauty. So with respect to Krishna, he's very, very, very beautiful. Right? Because he has got that peacock flower. Right? And he has got a flute with him. And he's very beautifully dressed. Right? So these are all some of the points. And multiple ways of understanding the same thing. The final point here is that with respect to Krishna and Vishnu, we may have understanding earlier that Krishna is an avatara, but just like how we have to update our knowledge as we grow, here is the updated knowledge that is given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam.
Hare Krishna.
Bhagavata
Prabhu.
Hare
Please
Krishna.
repeat the fourth opulence, Prabhuji, please. Sorry.
He is having extraordinary personal beauty, unparalleled personal beauty. Is that okay?
Hare Krishna.
Unparalleled personal beauty. Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So that's how we have to understand. This sloka also Lord Brahma is confirming. There are many, many stories that we can discuss actually. You see the pastime of Lord Brahma stealing the calves of Lord Krishna. How many of you remember that story? Lord Brahma, he wanted to check if Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead or not. So he stole the calves and he stole all the friends of Krishna and he disappeared. And when he came back, he saw that they are here also. Then he was confused. Then he prayed to Krishna and then something happened. Lord Krishna transformed himself into what? All the calves became what? What did they become? What did all the calves and the boys become in that Brahma Vimohana Leela? I'll show you the picture. We have it here also. I'll show that.
They became different Vishnus.
Yeah, they became. You see this picture? Here is Lord Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, 4 heads. And here is Krishna. And there are so many Narayanas. Lord Brahma is shocked. And there are so many Lord Brahmas who are coming and paying obeisances to Krishna. Not one. Lord Brahma is completely shocked because he is seeing that there are many Brahmas who have come, not one. Seeing thousands of Brahmas have come. And he has seen that also thousands of Vishnus are there. But there is only one Krishna. One Krishna, thousands of Brahmas of the material world, thousands of Vishnus of material world, all of them paying obeisances to Krishna. And when he saw that, he was completely surprised. This is the philosophy. You have to understand like this. Right? So, Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's what Brahma-saṁhitā is explaining. And we have to understand this analogy that how a candle is able to light another candle. Like that, the original candle is Krishna. And there are so many other candles like Lord Vishnu and Lord Rama, which are of same quality, absolutely no difference. Just like another example, just like how the moon, full moon, has different faces. Sometimes it is crescent moon, sometimes it's half moon, sometimes there is no moon, sometimes it's full moon. That is, Lord Krishna is a full moon. He's the same moon, but he is when he comes in another incarnations like Lord Vishnu or Lord Rama, he's not exhibiting the 100% complete energy, even though he has that energy as Lord Ramachandra or as all the other avatars, but he does not exhibit them. For example, Lord Ramachandra, when Lord Brahma came in front of Lord Ramachandra, he said that I'm not Vishnu, I'm son of Dashrath Maharaj. He does not exhibit it. But when Lord Krishna was asked, who are you? By Arjuna, he said, I am the time. And he showed the Vishwarupa. Exhibits completely, like a full moon is exhibiting. But the same moon, but in a smaller way. It is just exhibiting a part of the opulence. Full opulence is there. It's not that it's not there. But not exhibiting in the other avatars or other incarnations and other things. That's what we have to understand. Another example we can think of, Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna relationship. You see, we said Krishna, we can exchange Madhurya and Vatsalya and very, very close association. You can go to Krishna, you can become his friend, you can become Madhurya Rasa, you can become lover of Krishna. But you may not be able to approach with all that rasas with Lord Vishnu or Narsimha Avatar. You're able to understand, right? That is not possible. So it is like this, right? There is a judge, okay? There's a high court judge. This is a very famous example. High court judge. And as long as he's the judge, everybody calls him Your Majesty, Your Honor. But the same judge, when he comes to his home, he's very relaxed. He's wearing a small boxers. He's wearing a very short t-shirt. He's very relaxed. And then the grandson comes, and then the high court judge becomes an elephant for that grandson, right? Happens, right? So then, he's calling Dadu and he's making some fun of his grandfather. That's not possible in the high court. It's the same person. Right? That is the difference between Krishna and Vishnu. It's the same person, same capacity, same potency, but exchange of rasas, there is a difference. I hope that's clear. Hare Krishna devotees. Anybody has any questions? We can ask. Yes.
Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes, please.
If Shiva is the curd form of the milk, and then what is Brahma? What form of milk is he?
Brahma is Jiva. Good question. I missed that. What is the connection between Brahma and Krishna is from Mahavishnu, from his navel came Lord Brahma. Yes? So he is Jiva. He is 100% Jiva.
Then
So he's
Shiva also,
100%
Shiva
Jiva.
came from Brahma, no?
That is Rudra. There is a difference between Sadashiva and Rudra. So the form of Shiva who has come from Lord Brahma is called Rudra. That means manifestation of Sadashiva in the material world.
Okay.
Original Sadashiva is in the Mahesh Dham, which is below the Vaikuntha Dham, who is eternally present there. Okay? Like that.
Yes, Prabhuji. And then this Devi Dham, I was thinking it is all these dhams are there only after crossing the Viraja river. I know that Maya is the Shakti of this universe, but I thought Devi Dham is there in the spiritual world. I did not know that our universe is Devi Dham, called
Your
Devi Dham.
universe is Devi Dham. Yes, Devi Dham is not spiritual world. Krishna says no in Bhagavad Gita, Yadgatvan anivartante tadhamam paramam mama.
Mama.
My abode
And
is the topmost.
Mahesh Dham?
Mahesh Dham is above the Devi Dham. It is like a transition between spiritual world and material world. So it is said that those people who are devotees of Lord Shiva go there and they practice devotional service there, and they may go to Krishna. They may go to Vaikuntha. They may get promoted to Vaikuntha if they do devotional service properly. It's like a transition between material world and spiritual world.
So all these people who are worshipping Shiva are they worshipping Rudra or they are worshipping Sadashiva?
Depends. Generally, when people are worshipping Lord Shiva, they are worshipping Rudra. They don't know that there is a Sadashiva incarnation whom they are supposed to be worshipping.
I myself did not know, Prabhuji, unless
Yes.
you disclosed today. It's a beautiful disclosure. Hare Krishna.
This is
Hare
the
Krishna.
lot of depth is there, Prabhuji. We need to be enlightened on this also.
Yes, Mataji.
And one more thing is, I forgot the question. I'll ask again later.
No problem. Fine. Thank you.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Mataji.
There's
Thank you.
so much to know.
Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees. Any other questions? Anybody has?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Nirmal.
I also have a small question.
Yes, please.
Because all these, like our Sita Mata and Radha and Parvati, they were
Yes.
all, they are not, born out of any union and all. They were just found. Like that, will you take one class on all these Devis, Prabhuji? Because they are all the original forms. They have not been, they are totally uncontaminated. So one class on this, on the day, because you tell us on which day, so that we don't want to miss that class. Well, in advance, you can put a message in the group so that we don't want to miss, but we want to learn about it so that I can teach, inform my children also. If there is a recording also, I can pass it on to my children. They will learn, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Sure, Mataji. I can plan one of the sessions. We do Bhakti Ladder meetup on Mondays. I do one session on Monday at 6 p.m. where I discuss in detail about all of these things like this. Different topics I take every time. And today I'm taking a topic on Srila Prabhupada, glories of Srila Prabhupada. So like that, I took some topics on different types of incarnation. I go a little bit deep in that classes on Monday 6 p.m. So if you're interested, you can join that. Okay, I'll tell you if I'm when I'm taking that class.
Prabhuji, I
Yes.
recollected the question.
Yes, please.
So when Krishna was born on this earth, when he came down as Krishna, Shiva came to see him, right?
Yes.
So it was Sadashiva who came, right?
That's a tricky question. I can't answer that. I'm not sure.
Okay,
It
Prabhu.
can be Rudra as well. Tricky question. Sorry, can't answer that. One point I can say, one interesting thing I'll tell you. See, the form of Lord Shiva in the Vrindavana is Gopeshwar Mahadev. So that is the original form of Lord Shiva, who is like the spiritual form of Lord Shiva. If you worship Gopeshwar Mahadev, then we get love of Krishna. So that is the Kshetrapal of Vrindavan, Gopeshwar Mahadev. See?
So Gopeshwar only probably went and met him.
Most probably. I don't know. I'm guessing. Anybody can confirm that.
There's this lovely Leelas, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Can go on and on.
Yes. There's so many beautiful Leelas actually, right? Gopeshwar Mahadev once goes to meet Lord Krishna, and we can go on and on and on. Okay, we'll stop. Get late. Hare Krishna, everybody will get late. Okay, we'll stop. Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees. Thank you very much. And yes.